Hello, hello. Are we live? I think we're live, right? Yes, we're live for suddenly at 11:17 currently West Coast time. I know many of you are probably wondering, where are you, Kevin? What are you doing? Life's been interesting. I'll just say that, right, gang? This is gonna be a late night stream. Everyone's asleep. I was about to fall asleep, but I got a notification that there is a ban list, so we'll take a look at that. What am I predicting? Honestly, ban everything, right, gang? No, I'm kidding. I'll try not to look at chat at the moment so I don't get spoiled or anything. So if I'm not responding, just wait for a second. I will say that in terms of ban list, I think I would hope they. Honestly, I think Ashtira stuff hopefully gets limited at least. I don't think that's gonna happen though, because it just came out. Because when you play Striker, to me, the worst matchup is Cash. Because you do literally anything, then they just banish your resources, and it's really annoying. And the only outs you have are like board breakers, and I know they added a Rise Heart, so you gotta deal with that. Otherwise, in terms of bans, I would appreciate if they ban, I guess, Chaos Ruler, Chaos Dragon, the Synchro, because if Dragon Link's able to pop off with that, they can just, mill a bunch of stuff and add extenders, so that's also annoying. And it's a free body, but that part really isn't that important. Anything else I would try to hit? Uh, Call by, of course, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon in Master Duel at least. To me, Call by should be like banned or at 3, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Otherwise, meta. I think the meta is like not too. I want to say cancerous, right? At this moment, let me check what's happening. What's top decks tier list? Purely Dragon Link Labyrinth. Labyrinth doesn't really need to get hit at all. I think. Uh, Anything else that might get banned? Floodgates at even all the floodgates are basically at 1 now. Skill drain, right? That's at 1. Nobody really plays anti-spell. Uh Other than that, I don't think there's any super duper annoying floodgates or things that I would personally ban straight off and say like this is unfair. Even Eteria can get hit, but uh that has inherent weaknesses as well. So I'm really wondering what the hell they would even hit, unless I'm missing out on like a very big idea that something isn't banned. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that would necessarily really require a ban aside from maybe Chaos Ruler, right? From Dragon Link, the Synchro. And just Chaos Ruler, I don't know, everything else is kind of like whatever. Maybe they'll unban some things, right? Maybe they'll unban things. Maxi's obviously not gonna get banned. Maxi be 3-0, that's it. But here we go. Let's click on it. I have no idea what else they can make. I don't think Ngag's ever gonna be a 3. If that does happen, they'll be ridiculously broken, but here it is. Take a look. Oh my god, Kelbeck and Diabolos, the Mind Hacker, are both banned. That's wild. Well, yeah, I was gonna, Shufflers and Millers, but they were already at 1, so getting them forbidden is crazy. So that's it for forbidden, right? Number 89, Diablos. Yeah, Diablos, combo with good old Kashtira. So that's Kashtira hit. That's not bad either. Let's see, anything else? Oh my god. Limited. Nimble Beaver, Turtleman Havness. Turtle getting hit even crazier. Nimble Beaver now means not gonna play that anymore, basically, right? Because Traffic Sprite, you need to play that at 3 or nothing at all. Yeah. So now that's at 1. That's not worth playing. It's kind of like, what's the point? So remember when Militia was at like 1? Remember that? It was like, I feel like this could probably be at like a 2, right? Because that's the point of the card. But I guess that's a hit to Sprite, kind of, right? So now you don't really play that anymore. And our Spiral's already hit because you got Blue and Starter at 2, and then even Jet is at 1. So a lot of things are hit. So I would assume you probably just add in more Kashtira cards, I guess, or other generic stuff that maybe just fill up your deck. Havness, I think, was already a 2, and that's like the least impactful one because that does stuff on your opponent's turn, but it's still a tournament, right? Um, I don't know. I've seen tournament builds where people add in like a bunch of just other cancer stuff like Kashtira. They can pop off, or Purely. That's another one I've seen, I think. So stupid. Alright, here we go. Will be lifted. Okay, Luster, Pendulum, Dragon Slayer, Gossip Shadow, and Emancipator Analyzer. Okay. Number 75. I think what's it? Rongo's banned, right? Rongo is banned. Otherwise, why the hell would they do that? Wrong mini ad. Rongo. Wrong. I don't know how to spell. Sorry, chat. Rongo. 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 Yugioh. The hell is it called? Heroic Champion. Yeah, there we go. Number 86. That should be banned, right? I know, I'm not looking at chat right now. Sorry. Still thinking about this. I feel this is a big deal, but it's not that big of a deal because the two decks that kind of get hit are yeah, it is banned. Okay, so Gotcha Chat don't come off. That's not too big of a deal. I can't think of anything else that'd be stupid aside if you're playing, I guess, Utopia or I guess even if you play maybe purely, but they don't think you play any level 3s, right? Because they're all level 1s. If I remember correctly. Let me take a look. Yeah, they're all level 1, so there's no real reason for you to play Gossip Shadow. I can't think of anything. Adamant's added blazer. I think Adamant Superiors and like rocks in general just kind of been on a down because why play that? When you play something like Dragon Link and just pop up and further. I don't know. I think this is like, to be fair, like the meta outside of, in my opinion, like Kashtera, have, I guess, answers, if you know what I mean. At least from a strat sector's perspective, right? I know you could say like, oh, every deck basically boils down and draw the out, but I feel for Kashtera, you literally have to draw the out or you just lose. Like purely, for example, to make Noir, you can kind of maybe bide your time for a couple turns, and then depending on what they do with the materials, you can out the Noir, right? Or if I guess it's kind of like a towers deck, so if you kind of out it, then very difficult for them to recover. Same thing with Dragon Link. There's like choke points and stuff like that, and you can maybe play around with the Boral load, whatever. Dragon, Boral and Dragon, right? Which is usually one of the end boards and like a couple negates. You can kind of deal with that. That's not too big of a deal. But just Kashtera is like, you know, either you, I guess at this point, depending what happens with number 89, like you nip them or you lose or you open you know, the out essentially. Because Kashtera, again, they can just banish away resources. I don't know, chat. I'll look now. Damn, Diablos got hit. I just built cash because I got a royal unicorn. RIP Shinx. RIP indeed. But I don't know, this Banlist is kind of, that's always cool. Kelbeck, so now you can't mill as much, and I guess that means tier it's on the down, going down. But I don't know. To me, just shufflers are really annoying. And like the other meta I'm looking right now, Master Duel meta, like Lab's not that big of a deal, right? I mean, yeah, it's kind of annoying with if they open Eradicator, we just get good, right? It's a one-off. It's not something that's like annoying. And this is Master Duel, right? Best of one game, so you can't really ban those kind of cards, I think, unless it's like pure cancel like Imperial Order, then you have to ban it. Yeah. Apparently Soul 10 is back up. One of them. I don't. I guess if you compare it to the rest of the power level, yeah. Protoss isn't banned. Protoss should be banned, but only Sword can use it, so I guess that's why it's unbanned. Maybe that's the thinking for Master Duel, right? If only one deck can abuse a certain card, then it won't get banned. If every deck can abuse that certain card, then I guess it should be banned. Maxi, Kevin, Maxi, whatever. Mikanko, you kind of have to out for that, right? Just negate with your Widow Anchor and make sure they don't have the green one on board. Right? Just make sure you don't got green on board. I don't think that's the big of a deal. Nateria, that's also very annoying because if you just make nappies, you lose. Right? But just draw the out, I guess. I don't know. Everything else, the meta according to Master Duel, isn't that pure cancer, you know? There isn't something where I think you just can't play the game like I remember Virtual World when they make good old Calamity, right? Like that's where you can't play the game, or Rongolok back in the day with like Phantom Knights, or other pure like you just can't play the game kind of decks. Like yes, Terra Limit, but there's like interaction, right? So I don't know. This Vanlist is kind of whatever. It's not amazing. It's not bad. I don't think it's terrible because Master Duel. Remember the point is that it's best of one. You want people to play your stuff. So, that's overall thoughts. Lesser Pendulum Drag Slayer, I guess, because it does nothing, and I'm assuming Is that the one? Let me check. Is this the one you used in the good old? I was gonna say Magic Spectre Corinne, but I don't think that's gonna get unbanned anytime soon either. Luster Pendulum. I just want to make sure it's the one where like you can. Luster Pendulum. Okay, that one. It's the. Yeah, add a card. Okay. Oh, yeah. Add a card. Add a card. Do. But yeah, you would play with Magic Spectres. And I guess Magic Spectre Corinne is gonna get unbanned or something. Who knows? Because there's a new card. I saw that. Oh well. Alright, chat. I think there's really nothing else for me to say. Striker didn't get a boost. Striker didn't really get a I guess a negate either, right? Boost or a hit. Nothing. Nothing that from this ban list we can use in our striker deck to make us better. The only thing I guess is Tear Limit and then number 89, so they can't banish like half your deck. And maybe a little bit of Sprite right there when Nimble Beaver getting hit. I don't know, nothing much we could say. Alright, it's an impromptu kind of stream, but thank you for being here if you're here. Good night now.